Hey guys, Adam Perez here with your March Madness update. I say March Madness because it's absolute madness out here. And just stay tuned in this video because I'm going to be answering the question that everybody's asking right now. Adam, is the market going to crash the way it did in 2008? I mean, are we going to see house prices inflate and then completely deflate in an instant? Well, here's my answer to that question. Before I get into all the information about interest rates and all that other stuff, I want to address the elephant in the room. I'm going to try and give you some insight from the inside of the real estate industry. So here's what we're seeing today. We're seeing the supply and demand rule be the ultimate driver in the house prices for Bakersfield's current market. Right? That means if you have a home and you're wanting to sell it right now to buy something else, celebrate, high five someone, chest bump, whatever it is that you do to celebrate because right now is a fantastic time to sell. The offers, the multiple offers are what's driving the market right now. So what does that mean for you as a buyer? As a buyer, it means if you're willing to stay in the fight and take advantage of, these 3% interest rates, 2.8% interest rates, which I hear are going to be going up in the next, couple months. If you're willing to stay in the fight, you may be able to lock in one of the greatest interest rates in the history of the United States. But I will say this, to answer that question, is the market going to crash, right? Is it going to crash? In Bakersfield, we've been behind the curve for years and years now. I mean, California's housing market has been one of the highest housing markets in the US. I mean, you try buying a house anywhere in California, ask someone from Texas, they'll say, "You're crazy. We'll get a mansion for $250,000 or $350,000. But here in California, and more specifically here in Bakersfield, we've been behind the curve. I mean, people really haven't heard of our market other than the crash in 2008 and the whole Crispin Cole thing and all that stuff. But now the word's out. Bakersfield has one of the lowest price per square foot in California. So that being said, with these low interest rates and the word out that Bakersfield now is not just desert like people believed, but it's actually a place where the beach is 2 hours away, LA is 2 hours away, and the Sequoias are 2 hours away, we're getting a lot of attention. So the question again, Adam, is the housing market going to crash? My answer to that, and you can't take my word for it 100%, but from what I can see on the inside, it's just Bakersfield catching up with the rest of California. I don't think this is one of those inflated situations where lenders are, using fictitious names and qualifying people under some different sort of guidelines. Everything is being done really well right now. And all of the loan process is very well scrutinized. So nobody's getting away with anything right now. So do I think the market's going to crash? I don't. I just think that Bakersfield is finally catching up with the rest of California. So those of you that are looking to buy, it may be time to just take a gulp and say, hey, I think I'm just going to purchase right now. I think the house prices are going to continue to stay where they are, if not increase a little bit more because of supply and demand. But once people start selling more, that supply and demand will level out the market, meaning the prices won't decline. They'll just be at market value instead of, inflated the way they are right now. Just a bit. So again, I hope this helps. I hope this helps answer some of your guys' questions and your doubts and your concerns and your fears, because I know right now, one of the biggest questions that I get is, do you think it's going to crash? Should I hold off? Should I wait to buy when the market crashes? We are at the end of that 10-year period where something always happens, but we're 2 years past now and there's been no major thing other than COVID, which we thought would destroy our market, and it actually helped it for some reason. But again, guys, that's the answer to the question that I have for you right now. Take it with a grain of salt. Do your own research. I always recommend that. But ultimately, I just believe, Bakersfield is finally catching up with the rest of California. The word is out. We're a great place to be, a small family town that's still big. And close enough to amenities like the beach, amenities like Los Angeles or the Sequoia National Forest, or the snow in Tehachapi that's only 30 minutes away. That's my answer ultimately. Again, my goal is always to inform you guys, to educate you guys. I know this video is a little bit longer, but I hope it answers some of your guys' concerns, some of your fears, and helps you make a better, wiser decision moving forward. God bless you all. If you guys have any questions, concerns, or comments, please give me a call. Share this video with your friends. It's always good to have some sort of answers in times of instability. And this was my insight from inside the real estate market, looking at it from above as a whole. God bless you all. Have an amazing rest of your March. Take care.